And welcome back, everybody, to the Game Time Voice YouTube channel. I'm your host, Mike Walsh. I thank you for joining me here for another Sunday NFL matchup between the Patriots and the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Now, I know what some of you are going to be saying, and I'm going to hopefully let you guys know in just about a sec, but I'm doing this one quick. I'm getting really set up here and all set and ready to go. Um, And so, all right, we are all set. I just want to make sure everything was all set and ready to go. Before we get into it, and before I know one person puts it in the chat, I know for some reason that the Atlanta Falcons, those are not their colors. And I'm just going to get out ahead of it. And if someone brings it up, too bad. I'm just saying it right now. KeepTheScore.com. They've been so great for me. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to just let's put them right up there. Perfect. Actually, let's go a little bit closer and put it right there. Perfect. All right. So keepthescore.com. They've been great for me in getting these score bugs, but they, for some reason, they mixed up the colors with the Falcons. That's the colors they are. So what? My bad. But we are just about set to get underway here in Foxborough. So, one welcome everybody to the Game Time Voice YouTube channel. It's been fun doing these with you guys every Sunday. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. As I believe we gained 2 subscribers. So kickoff from Andy Borregales is away, and this one will be returned by the Falcons and bringing it up the middle again, punched right at the 31-yard line. On the kickoff return was Natrone Brooks for the Falcons. So the Falcons will take over, and they will have the first drive of the game. And Michael Penix will take a ball for the first time. So appreciate all of you guys joining us here on an NFL Sunday for some football. Penix will start with his first drive in the pistol, 2 receivers to his right. Now a tight end motions to the right. Penix will take the snap, look, he'll set up a screen to Bijan Robinson. Robinson will get hit, but fall forward for a gain of 1, maybe about 2. And believe Milton Williams was in amongst the tacklers. So that'll bring up second down and 8. Penix is now going to be working at about the 44-yard line. Send a man in motion, and he'll look to throw. Stands in the pocket. Going to get hit and going to get sacked. Bringing him down behind the line of scrimmage, well behind the line of scrimmage. Kavon Chason. And the first sack of the day for the Patriots defense comes on the second play of the game. Chason working against the former high draft pick, Jake Matthews, and just pushed him right into Penix. So it'll be third down and 12 from the 30. Penix extends the hands, looks to throw, stands in the pocket, going to dump it to Bijan, and that is going to be incomplete. So an early 3-and-out for the Patriots defense. And the Falcons will be forced to punt on their first drive. Exactly what you wanted as a Patriots defense known to not getting off to the best starts. Force a 3-and-out on the opening drive. Into punt it away for the Falcons, and Marcus Jones will have a fair catch called for at about the 24-yard line. Bradley Pinion with a booming punt, and That will bring out the man who leads the NFL in completion percentage over the last 3 games at 78%. Drake May, 75 on the season, 15 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions, and has eclipsed 2,000 yards already. He'll have his first drive of the game with 13:19 left in the first quarter. Ball's at the 25-yard line, and the give is to Travion Henderson. Henderson will rumble forward to about the 31-yard line. Travion Henderson is going to split time with Terrell Jennings today, as Ramondre Stevenson is out with a toe injury. So a gain of 6 on that run will bring up second down and 4. Ball in between the 30 and the 31-yard line. Henderson with another carry. Going to try to jump his way forward. Going to get pushed. Pyle going to keep getting pushed, but it'll be stand up just shy of the marker. It's going to be third down and 1, if not inches. 12:25 left here in the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, I want to welcome you guys into Game Time Voice YouTube channel. Patriots forced a 3-and-out on the Falcons on their first drive and are now faced with a 3rd-and-1 for the Patriots on their opening offensive drive. May in the shotgun, Jennings to his right, one receiver left, Mac Hollins. And Jennings is going to get the carry. He's going to rumble his way up the middle into the 40-yard line to get a fresh set of downs for the Patriots offense. Jennings, let's see, was he elevated? Yes, Terrell Jennings just elevated off the practice squad this week with Antonio Gibson out for the year with a torn ACL and with Ramondre Stevenson out this week with a toe injury. May now in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. May with his first pass of the game. Looks to throw. Fires. Caught. Henderson out of the backfield. Going to shake off a couple tacklers. Get all the way to about the 49-yard line for a fresh set of downs for the Patriots offense. So Travion being featured heavily in this opening drive, both in the running game and the passing game, and threw a nice block on his way out of the backfield. So Drake May 1 for 1 today so far. Travion has had his workload ramp up in recent weeks, even with Ramondre Stevenson in the lineup, as Jennings is going to get the carry, and he's going to maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. Arnold Ebiketie in on the tackle for the Falcons. No gain will bring up second down and 10. 4 runs and just 1 pass on this drive so far, but they will empty out 5 wide for Drake May on second down. May, back to throw, looks, stands in the pocket all day, good protection, going to roll out, stiffs arms a defensive line. Now he's going to tuck it and run. May's going to have all the time, and he's going to take a couple of hits, but get to the 43-yard line and get a fresh set of downs here. Drake had plenty of time, good pocket here from the O-line, was forced out, and then stiff-armed a defensive lineman, LaCale London, and then bounced off a tackle before going down by A.J. Terrell Jr. So the Patriots with 3 first downs already on this drive after the Falcons went 3-and-out on their opening drive. Henderson next to May in the backfield, and May will fake it to Henderson. He'll roll, he'll look, he's going to load one deep. He's got Pop Douglas and some contact there, but not enough to warrant a flag. So that will bring up second down and 10. Pop had a step on D. Alford, but Alford was playing the ball the whole way, and actually got his left hand on Pop's left hand. Could have called it, but incidental contact, I'm going to say, so not enough. Travion Henderson will get the toss out of the backfield. He'll scamper up the sidelines, and he'll get out of bounds for a fresh set of downs here for the Patriots offense. So Travion Henderson being a nice safety valve for the Patriots on this drive. Yeah, I want to welcome you guys joining us here on the Game Time Voice YouTube channel for Patriots Sunday football here on the channel. Ball at the 18, May under center. Two receivers right and Jennings in the backfield with him. Jennings will get the carry here on first down, rumble his way through the pile, and gain 2 maybe. So more likely to bring up second down and 8. As we come up on 8 minutes left in the first quarter. And it'll be second down for the Patriots offense and 8. Two wide receivers right, one left, Hunter Henry in there as well. And I believe that is Jennings. No, it's Pop Douglas in the backfield next to May. And now May's going to throw the wheel route. He's got Pop Douglas into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Patriots offense with a pop early. And a 6-0 lead on a floated ball from Drake May to Pop Douglas. The third touchdown of the year for Pop, tie him for his career high. Had him in the backfield next to May, ran a little halfback wheel route, and he burned Jalen Walker, the linebacker, out of the backfield. Andy Borregales with the extra point attempt, and it's right down the middle. So the Patriots come out on their opening drive and put 7 quick ones on the board against the Falcons, whose defense is number 1 in the league against the pass. It's a 7-0 lead for the Patriots early. I just want to double check something just to make sure. So hold on for just a sec. Let's see what we can do here. Don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me. Just want to double check something. This is more so just a customization. Oh, okay, perfect. So again, I want to welcome you guys joining us here on the Game Time Voice YouTube channel. And the Patriots with an amazing start so far on this NFL Sunday. So first break of the action. I want to let you guys know on the road ahead, we got a short coming out this week, which I believe is Wednesday. So watch out for that. Commentary highlights out tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. It's going to be the last game I did, which was Malden Catholic versus Zavarian last Thursday in a torrential downpour. So that will be out on Monday. And then on Thursday, the latest Riverhawk adventure. Um, Actually, no, I'm not sure when that one will be out. It'll either be Thursday or Friday, but the latest Riverhawk adventure vlog will be out at the end of the week. So make sure you stay tuned for that. So a great drive of the Patriots offense after a great drive for the Patriots defense. And it is 7-0 with 7:44 left in the first quarter. So Andy Borregales back deep will kick it away. This one will be returned by Natron Brooks, and he'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. So Michael Penix and the Falcons offense will take over from there. First and 10. Patriots have run 10 offensive plays already, and the Falcons have only mustered 3. Ball at the 31 now, actually, to be exact. Penix on the give and bringing it up the middle, or actually to the right side, I should say, is Bijan Robinson on kind of a half jet sweep or reverse. And it was a gain of 5, so we'll bring up second down and 5. As we have, looked like there was a substitution for the Falcons on the offensive line, missed it for a sec. But Penix in the pistol, 2 receivers each side, and he'll look to throw. Second down 5, fire, caught, complete on the right side, and getting enough for a first down for the Falcons offense is Drake London. So that'll move the chains. As we have an NFL Today update, the Tennessee Titans with a pick 6, and they lead 7-0 over the Chargers. Penix on first down, ball now at the 47. Going to give it to Robinson again on the end around. That one got snuffed out in a hurry. Kavon Chason now with a tackle for a loss to go along with his sack on the first drive. This one's going to back up the Falcons significantly. Loss of 5 will bring up second down and 15. Penix back to throw, fires, caught, and out of bounds is Drake London. So that'll bring up third down and 9. So gain of 6 on that pass from Penix to London. Falcons were 2 for 11 on third down last week against the Miami Dolphins. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Now Kyle Pitts will come in motion. Penix steps up, going to float one near side, but a little bit undercooked as he was looking for Bijan Robinson, but Marcus Jones was in there stride for stride, and that will bring up fourth down. Well, welcome you guys joining us, whether you are watching the stream or whether you have us and are listening to us on the Game Time Voice YouTube channel. Appreciate you either way. Bradley Pinion into punting away here for the Falcons. And Marcus Jones is going to let this one bounce, and it'll bounce, take a sideways bounce. Looks like about the 5-yard line. So Drake May and the offense will take over from there on a beautiful, beautiful late fall. Well, it's still middle fall. I'll say that. Appreciate it. So yeah, what do you guys think? Hope you guys like the new score ticker, or at least ESPN ticker down below. That this morning, something new and everything else. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it, and hopefully you guys are enjoying listening, whether you are driving or you are watching the game but have it muted and are listening to me. Either way, I want to welcome you guys in. So I figured I found out how to do this for my UMass Lowell versus Providence live stream, which if you haven't watched that already, go and check that out on the channel. Uh, I figured how to not have it as like a giant tab in the background to where I'm so small. So was really glad to figure that out. So figured this out. And then this kind of came out. I figured it out before that live stream, but it just didn't seem to work. But I figured it would work much, much better for the NFL live stream. So appreciate you guys liking it and everything else. And if you haven't done so already, I know one of you guys at least have, share the live stream. Click the link. Um, should be a link that says, there should be a button that says share. The fans want to know what you are wearing today. Well, um, just to let you know, I'm not wearing any Patriots merch today. It is uh, I have laundry day coming up, and I need all my Patriots stuff need to be washed. So, nothing Patriots. I am just wearing a uh, Palm Beach pullover. Um, thinking of nicer. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't say nicer weather. Because it's actually my favorite time of year. I like this type of weather, so I enjoy that very much. I also have my New Hampshire Fisher Cats hat. Um, in support of the Blue Jays, who lost a heartbreaking Game 7 to the Dodgers last night. So a lot of former Fisher Cats on that team. So Drake May will take over first and 10 from his own 6-yard line. And the give is to Travion Henderson. Henderson up the middle, and he'll fall forward to about the 10. So that'll bring up second down. Should be 6. So 4:20 left of the first quarter. Patriots with a 7-0 lead. Second down, 6 coming up for Drake May in the offense. May, 3-step drop, fires outside. Henderson. Henderson gets blown up at the line of scrimmage. It's coming over to make a big time tackle was Ronnie Harrison. I don't think there was any gain on the play, so they'll bring up third down, 6. Patriots were 3 for 11 on third down last week versus the Cleveland Browns. May, back to throw, looks, gonna flow one up the seam and was looking for Stephon Diggs, incomplete. And looked like he kind of just overthrew it, which an incompletion for Drake May on a deep ball is a rare occurrence nowadays. And it looks like, yes, he had Leonard Floyd bearing down on him and just had to get away. So Bryce Behringer into punting away for the Pats. And back deep on the punt return, looks like it's Jamal Agnew. And Agnew will have plenty of space to set up a return. We'll bring it up the Falcons sidelines and find his way out of bounds after a modest return. And that will bring back out the Falcons offense. With So the Patriots 7-0 lead with 3:19 left in the first quarter. Yeah, well, welcome you guys join us as the views seem to be picking up. So it looks like you guys are enjoying it and are enjoying the live stream. So appreciate that. If you haven't done so already, if you are a viewer and you have not done this yet, please subscribe to the Game Time Voice YouTube channel. So funny story about my YouTube channel last week. Um, I think it was like literally just before the uh, the UMass Old Providence live stream. I think I actually lost a subscriber. So I had somebody unsubscribe for some reason, which is just weird. It might have just been a case of a bot or spam or something like that. So I had somebody unsubscribe. Um, but then I checked yesterday because I was filming the new Riverhawk Adventures vlog, which will be out this week. And I happened to gain back three. So I'm currently +2 on subscribers for this week. So if you have not done so already, join the 34 people who have subscribed already to the Game Time Voice YouTube channel. Uh, my modest goal, like my minimum goal for this year, is to hit 50 subscribers by the end of 2025. My absolute highest goal, maybe unattainable in this quick a time, if we get to 100. So somewhere between 50 and 100 subscribers by the end of 2025 is my goal. So that's where we're at right now. As we took a look, and we are back in Foxborough, Massachusetts, and the ringing of the lighthouse bell, which is a tradition they've had since they've added the new lighthouse at the far end of the stadium, it was rung today by the McCourty twins, Jason and Devin. Devin winning multiple Super Bowls with the Patriots, and Jason winning one at the end of actually it was the last one against the Rams. So good to see the McCourty twins back. Michael Penix back to work. Ball at the 47. Send a man in motion. Take the snap, fake it to Bijan, steps up, fires over the middle, and making a diving catch beautifully there was Kyle Pitts Jr. Or I should say, no, Kyle Pitts Sr. Just an absolute dart and actually a nice one-handed catch by Pitts. Just found some room in the middle of that zone and put a cut on Craig Woodson. It got to the sidelines. So Penix already 4 of 6 from 41 yards. Penix, quick throw, caught, complete, getting all the way to the 25-yard line was Drake London, and a fresh set of downs for the Falcons. London just caught a quick slant as Christian Gonzalez was backing up, and he just stuck his foot in the ground and had plenty of separation. So we come up on 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Falcons at the 15-yard line. Penix on the give and getting a carry for about 2 yards on the play was Tyler Algier. And a gain of 2 will bring up second down. Patriots are the ninth ranked defense in the NFL, second against the run and 12th against the pass. Atlanta's first 8 plays only gained 50 yards. Their last 3, they've gained 40. They have woken up significantly. Penix, back to throw, looks, going to fire to this near side. Caught Bijan Robinson, gets the first down, but gets shoved out of bounds. But has enough for the first down, and will have first and goal from looks like about the 3. So buckle up time for the Patriots defense. No, the ball's at the 1.5 yard line. Panics in the shotgun. Robinson to his right. Two receivers left. Panics will look to throw on first down. Lob one near side. And did he get the feet down? Does he have possession? He does. Touchdown Falcons. Drake London on a floated ball working against Marcus Jones. And the Falcons answer quickly and are now only down by one. With one, it looks like it was just one-on-one coverage. And just a floated ball and London just ran up and get it. Marcus never really turned around. So that's 3 touchdowns in last 4 games for London, who had none in the previous 3. And to attempt the extra point, Parker Romo kick is up and it is good. So with 24 seconds left in the first quarter, we got a tie ball game. It's the Falcons 7 and the Patriots 7. Here on the GametimeVoice YouTube channel. So see how the Patriots respond. Again, I want to welcome you guys here on the GametimeVoice YouTube channel. As it is, should be a very quick moving first quarter as we have 24 seconds left. Actually, no, it's about the same, or at least should be about the same. So, yeah, what do you guys seem like they've been? Patriots have had a good drive and a bad drive. Falcons have had a bad drive and a good drive. So this one will be very interesting to see. Patriots could definitely play with them, or definitely should be the favorites in this one, I should say. It's not as sluggish. I will say that it's not as sluggish as the Cleveland game, but it's just below it. I say the Cleveland game was probably their worst start of the season. I think in both their losses, both the Raiders and the Steelers game, they got off to good starts. They just didn't finish the game. I feel like the Cleveland game, they did not get off to a good start. As we are back underway here, this one will be kneeled down by the kick returner. And I believe who was that kick returner? It was 86. Oh, it was Efton Chisholm. He'll kneeled it down. So Drake May in the offense will now go back to work with first down and 10 from the 25 and 24 seconds left in the first quarter. May out of the shotgun, takes the snap, looks, going to step up, going to try to avoid a sack, but he will not. as getting him for a sack and a loss of 2 yards, it looked like on the play, was LaCale London. So that will bring up second down and 12 when we return for the second quarter. And at the end of one, it's the Patriots 7, Falcons 7. Second quarter coming up next. Pop Douglas with a touchdown reception from Drake May. And then Drake London with a touchdown reception from Michael Penix Jr. 7-7 is where we're at here on the Game Time Voice YouTube channel. So about a split first quarter so far. And we'll see what happens. I will say, I will say, I'm in a much more chipper mood than I was in previous weekends. Because my UMass Lowell Riverhawks picked up a big 6-1 victory last night at home against the 16th ranked Providence College Friars. So that was a huge get back to 500 for them after a lackluster third period, I should say, against the Friars on Friday night in Providence. Which, if you missed out on that live stream, go back and check it out on the Game Time Boys YouTube channel after this one. That live stream is up, um, and you could watch me go through the ups and downs of that game. And a weekend that was pretty contentious between those two teams. It got very good very early. Let's just hope that the referees for today's Patriots Falcons game do a much better job than the referees for that Hockey East game last night did. Back live here at Gillette Stadium. Drake May with a second down and 12 to begin the second quarter. Give Travion Henderson will rumble up the middle and gain, looks like the 2 yards back that Drake May lost. So it'll be third down and 10 coming up. May in the shotgun. Henry and Henderson next to him in the backfield. May steps, looks, fires, caught. Hunter Henry, and he's got it up for a first down. Able to beat to the marker. I believe that was Billy Bowman Jr. No, it was Ronnie Harrison. Ronnie Harrison Jr. unable to stop him before the first down marker. So, fresh set of downs for the Patriots offense. Ball at the 46. Patriots in that I formation. Jennings, the running back. And Jennings will get the carry. He'll hit the pile and he'll rumble his way forward for 3, maybe 4 yards on the play. As a out of town scoreboard, TJ Hawkinson for the Vikings with a 7-yard touchdown reception. And Vikings are up 14-7 on the Lions in Detroit. Second down, 7 now coming up. Ball at the 49 for Drake May in the offense. Extends the hands, steps up, floats one near side, and just off the fingertips of Kayshon Boutte. If he came down with it, he had his toes set. But Drake just overcooked it a little bit. And yeah, he would have had his feet down. So third down, 7 coming up. Patriots 2 for 3 today. May rolls right, fires, and making a great catch, but is Hunter Henry, and he's got enough for a first down. Drake stepped to his right, and Henry working against Jalen Walker, and able to corral it. Walker was right on him. May on the give. Travion Henderson finds a hole, sneaks up the middle, and will get 8, maybe 9 yards on the play, and will bring up second down. Henderson found a hole and got a great block from Jack Westover, the fullback. May, another give. This time it's Jennings. Jennings going to keep the legs turning. He's got enough for the first down as he falls forward to the 30-yard line. So, Terrell Jennings just off the practice squad, making an impact with Ramondre Stevenson out. 4 rushing plays, 4 passing plays. Good balance on this drive so far for the Patriots. Ball at the 30. May, back, looks, pumps. You're going to get hit, going to go down again. Brandon Dorless on the sack this time. Looks like another loss of 5 will bring up second down and 15. So, actually, no, it'll be second down and 14. It was only a loss of 4 on the play. May, one back each side in the shotgun, looks, going to fire over the middle and caught. Austin Hooper, his first catch of the day. Fresh set of downs here. Able to catch it in front of D. Alford. And a fresh set of downs here. Ball at the 15. May in the I formation. Going to turn, going to give it to Jennings. Jennings going to hit the hole, bounce off a tackler, and get a first down and get inside the 5. So Terrell Jennings has looked very explosive here in the opening half. Getting the start today for Ramondre Stevenson, who is out with a toe injury. He's had 6 rushes for 27 yards. But first and goal now for the Patriots offense. 5 rushing plays, 6 passing plays. This time, give Jennings, rumbles up the middle, and he's got a touchdown, Patriots. Terrell Jennings with his first touchdown of the year. The Patriots back in front 13-7. Just followed the big boys, bounced off tacklers, and got in the end zone. That scoring drive, 6 runs, 6 passes, 65 yards, 6:32 off the clock. Bunch of sixes put up. Eddie Borregales for the extra point, right down the pipe. So the Patriots back up a score. It is now 14-7 with 8:52 left in the second quarter. On the first rushing touchdown of the year for Terrell Jennings. Kid has looked really, really good. Really good in his first. It's been an interesting sort of half. Patriots offense has looked good in spurts and bad in others. I don't want to say bad, actually. They've looked very good in spurts and then maybe just a tad off. Miscommunications. Their defense has looked great in drives and then not so great in coverage. Looks like the pass rush is going to get there all day long. It's just can the corners and the linebackers cover? So it's going to be a very, very interesting day for the Patriots. Let's see. So 8:52 left in the second quarter. Yeah, the Ryan game has done very, very well today. Um, Jennings has looked great coming off the practice squad. I don't know how much Travion has. See if I can find that out quick. So rushing J, Travion has 5 for 22, and Terrell has 7 for 29. So good balance for the two. Actually, no, they say Terrell has had 7 for 30, 5 for 22 from Travion Henderson. Kickoff, this will be returned and brought up to the 30-yard line, as getting the return there was Jamal Agnew. So the Falcons will take over 1st and 10 with 8:46 left. Michael Penix, after a tough first drive and tough second drive, put a really together good drive on his third one. Ball at the 30. Penix gonna fake it to Bijan, gonna let it go, just gonna throw one up for grabs and incomplete on the sidelines. So bring up second down. Looked like it was kind of a broken play. Applying the pressure was Christian Ellis, but it looked like Bijan and Penix might have gotten their mixes up. Meanwhile, in the Meadowlands, former Patriots quarterback Mac Jones has 2 touchdowns already today and has a 14-7 lead with his 49ers over the Giants. Penix fires near side and making a great play there was Christian Gonzalez. as he came and applied a great coverage on Drake London. Nice job there. And you can tell in those first few weeks that the Patriots really missed Christian in their defensive backfield. He's a lockdown number one corner, and there's no doubt about it. Third and 10. Patriots only having 36% third down conversions. That's 10th in the NFL against them. Penix on the run, fires, caught complete Kyle Pitts Jr., but he is not going to get the first down. Robert Spillane in amongst the tacklers for the Patriots, and that'll force a punt. Penix had to roll out, had Christian Barmore on his tail. Pitts made the catch, but could not get away from Spillane. So fourth down and 7, and Bradley Pinion into punting away. He's averaging 45.5 on his 2 punts today. Right footed punt is away. Marcus Jones will wave for a fair catch, and he'll slide and make it at about the 26-yard line. And Drake May in the offense will take over from there. First down and 10. A Niners Patriots Super Bowl would be funny. Mac Jones versus Drake May. It would absolutely be hilarious. I don't think the Niners will be able to make it, and the only reason being is not because of any significant players. It's just that the injuries are tough. They have so many injuries on their team. The NFC is definitely more packed. I will say this. I think the Patriots, to be honest, they've shown they can play with Buffalo, so that's not out of the question. If they have to run into Kansas City, that's the major, or I should, yeah, it should say that's the major roadblock that I think, honestly, that's the only major roadblock that they haven't proven yet. Um, I have no idea what the Ravens are going to look like down the road. And so, if you can get the number one seed, and if Indianapolis can sort of falter and you can keep going where you're going, and you can get the number one seed, you very much control your own destiny. But that, yeah, you're right. That's what I mean. Is like the Ravens just have way too many, way too many holes in their roster and in their team. So that's where they could get picked off. But we shall see, as I believe we're only in week 10 and we still got very, many more weeks to go. Drake May in the offense now, back to work. First and 10 with 7:45 left here in the second quarter. Ball at the 28-yard line. May on a give. Travion Henderson rumbles up the middle and they'll fall forward to the 31-yard line. So probably second down and 7. Drake has looked good in moments, have had a couple missed opportunities. 4 wide receivers have been targeted, 3 tight ends have been targeted, or 3 tight end targets and 3 running back targets. So he's spraying the ball well Oh, second down and 8. May will avoid a sack. He'll slide down. Gain maybe 2 yards as he had his jersey ripped and then got folded as coming over the top of him was David Onyemata. They're actually going to say he didn't get any yards on that. I don't think that's right, but ball at the 29, May in the shotgun, Henderson to his right, 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. May will not get one off as we have a flag. Actually, no, we will not have a flag as the Patriots, with their first timeout, so they will have 2 with remaining with 6:17 left. This is the last of, I would say, the stretch of very winnable games for the Patriots as they take the trip to Tampa Bay next week for a massive, massive clash with the Buccaneers. So Drake 7 of 10 today for 88 yards passing. He's got a third down and 8 coming. May back to throw. Looks, steps up, gonna float one near side. He's got Pop. Pop can stay on his feet. Makes a man miss at the 20. Cuts back inside. Stumbling, rumbling, running over Falcons. Gets all the way to about the 15-yard line. This kid is explosive. Great pocket awareness from May. Steps up, and Pop was stumbling the whole time as he came right across the middle of the field, working on D. Alford, avoided his tackle, then made a shake on Jesse Bates, bounced off, looked like Mike Hughes, and we will have the Patriots with their second charge timeout as the play clock was down. So the Patriots now only have 1 remaining as they've had to use 2 on this drive. So it was Alford that he shook. Then it was Bates that he cut across. And yeah, then it was Mike Hughes that he basically ran over. So 5:25 left in the first quarter. Ball now at the 12. Patriots in the I formation. Henderson, the running back, and Westover, the fullback. May on the play fake. Steps up, avoids a sack, gets out right, looks for somebody. Now just going to fire it away. That will fall incomplete. Bring up second down and 10. 5:18 left. Again, want to welcome everybody joining us here on the Game Time Voice YouTube channel for our coverage of Patriots football here on the channel. So we got a second down and 10 coming up as the Patriots lead 14-7 over the Atlanta Falcons. May back to throw again. Looks, fires over the middle. Caught Stephon Diggs. Makes a cut. Tries to get a block. Can he dive for the pylon? Does he have it? He does! Touchdown, Patriots! Stephon Diggs, his second straight week with a touchdown. And the Patriots now go up by 2 scores, 20-7. He had so many great games for the Patriots in the first few weeks, but was missing that touchdown to reward him for all the effort. And now for the second straight week, he has found that end zone. Andy Borregales, kick is up, and it is good. So the Patriots extend their lead to 14 points. Guy has been worth every single penny that they have paid him for 3 years and $64 million. You paid him to be a number one wide receiver, but the only reason why he hasn't looked like a number one wide receiver in the last few weeks is because Drake has basically shared the ball very, very well. And the only time he really was feeding Steph was the game he needed it most, and that was at the Buffalo game. And I think Drake and the Patriots knew that hand it off and give the ball to 8 on that game, and he'll carry you guys in that one. But the rest of the season, they've relied heavily on everyone. Pop had a big game against the Saints. Kayshawn Booty had a big game against the Titans. Kayshawn's really been one of the most featured wide receivers this year for Drake, and their connection on deep balls is just outstanding. So 21-7. Patriots are at the lead over the Falcons. 5-11 in the second quarter. It's funny. I was thinking today, I was like late night. No, not a late night. I got up early today. Like really, really early. Um Luckily I use the alarm that I use the alarm I use is on my phone, not on a watch, so it automatically fixed it. But I got up early, went to the market, Andy Borgas with the kick, and this one will be returned, and it will be brought to the 26-yard line. Got up, went to the market, um, and then had a meeting this morning with the nonprofit um, society that I'm a part of, St. Alfio's, which I have plugged on this channel, um, in Lawrence. So where I kind of had a little bit of a busy day, but nowhere else I'd rather be, nothing else I'd rather be doing than streaming this. Michael Penix back to work, and he'll give it to Bijan Robinson. Robinson will hit the hole and then bounce off his own lineman and fall forward for a good gain here. Bring up second down. It's a gain of 5, so we'll bring up second down and 5. As the clock continues to roll, we come up on 4:35 left here in the second quarter. Penix under center, two receivers left, one right. Robinson in the backfield. Now Drake London will motion closer. And Bijan will get the carry. He'll run up the middle and he'll get to about the 48-yard line for a fresh set of downs for the Falcons offense. Bijan got a couple of great tackles and found a hole, or got a couple of great blocks, I should say, and found a hole. Panics in the pistol, fakes it to Bijan, looks to throw, sets up, fires over the middle, and somehow it is caught by Darnell Mooney. An amazing catch over the middle there. As Penix fitted it right past Christian Ellis, and then just before Carlton Davis, the third, got there. Ball now at the 37. Penix, two receivers left, one right. Bijan faked it to him. Pass caught Drake London. It'll get thrown down by Robert Spillane, but Drake able to get 4 yards on the play or bring up second down, possibly six. See what the spot is. Yes, it is second down and six. Another lefty quarterback messing with the defense. Yeah, but I'll get to what point in a sec. As Penix back to throw again, looks, sets up a screen to Bijan. Bijan will get hit and gain maybe one, if that. We have a flag on the play. It's going to be pass interference on the Falcons. So let's see what happens. It's now going to be second down and 15. Second down, 15. Let's see if the Falcons want to run another play here. And no, they are content with just sending this down to the 2-minute warning. So Falcons will have second down and 15 when we come back from the 2-minute warning. Another lefty quarterback messing with the defense. Yeah, but to be fair, Michael Penix is way, way better than Dylan Gabriel. Like, way, way better. Like, Dylan Gabriel did not look good. So, this lefty quarterback is actually doing good. Coming up at halftime, we'll take a look at the out of town scoreboards. As baseball finished up, last night with an epic Game 7. That's how the Dodgers take home back-to-back World Series. So they are done until April. Celtics got their butts kicked by the Rockets last night, so they now, I believe, are 3-4 on the young season. They're going to be good this year. They're not going to be great. Um, they'll probably make the playoffs. They'll probably win a series, but it looks like second round exit probably this year is the ceiling for this team. Maybe a reach to the conference finals, but the loss of Tatum is the loss of Tatum, the loss of Kristaps, the loss of spring training starts in February. Yeah, but I was talking about maybe real real uh baseball, which in that case then probably March. Bruins played last at yesterday afternoon and got a thrilling 2-1 victory over the Carolina Hurricanes, but nothing really no real expectations for them this year to do anything. Um, and so we'll take a look at all those coming up at halftime. 2 minutes left. Second down and 15 for the Falcons from the 37-yard line. Penix, two receivers each side. Robinson next to him in the backfield. Penix back to throw, looks, fires. Caught, complete Kyle Pitts. And he's out of bounds, so that'll stop the clock with 1:56 left. As I just saw a site that I don't that this hang on a sec. I just saw a site that I'm like that just looks wrong on so many levels, but I'll talk about it in a sec. Penix back to throw, third down 10, fires over the middle, caught Kyle Pitts trying to make a move, but he'll be stopped short at about the 28-yard line, and that'll bring up fourth down. I don't know why, but Robert Kraft is up in the booth sitting next to Rihanna and Nicki Minaj. And something about that just does not look right. Fourth and two. And before the ball is snapped, do we have a flag or do we have a timeout here? It's going to be a timeout from the Patriots. So the Patriots have used all three of their timeouts in this half. So we will try it again on fourth down and two. Ball at the 29. Penix extends the hands, looks to throw, fires, and broken up, incomplete. Christian Gonzalez with the coverage on Drake London. And the Patriots will take over on downs. Great job from the defense there. So I believe one time, yeah. So the Patriots will have 1 minute and 10 seconds left. See how they want to play this drive as they kicked it off. So they will have the ball to start the second half. Oh man, I haven't seen those commercials in a while. They just showed. I remember these used to be big when I was younger. I for some reason I don't see it happening as often, but I just got a commercial that the Monopoly pull off stickers that have rewards for them at McDonald's are back. Like I remember they used to do those all the time when I was a kid, just having those peel off stickers. And you can get points on the app and this and that. I felt like they didn't do it in recent years, but now it's back at McDonald's, so that's very interesting. Josh McDaniels will run the ball. He might. So this is my thing. He probably will on the first play. So many years ago. Yeah, I get it. I'm still technically young. I'm still technically young. I'm only 27. I get it, but I'm just like I'm talking about like 4 years ago. So it in retrospect, it's not that long ago, but to me, I feel like it is that long ago. I mean, to be fair, I have a stat that I have to bring up that shows that I saw the other day and I was like, wow, that's very, very interesting. As we have an injury update, Leonard Floyd, questionable return with the hamstring, and Kayshon Boutte for the Patriots, questionable return with the hamstring injury. So that's not good, as Travion Henderson will get the carry on the run, and he'll rumble forward for a modest gain there. Actually, a gain of 5. And the Falcons are going to use their first timeout. Decades and decades. No, no. So now that we got the Falcons have a timeout, I wanted to mention this stat. Last night, UMass Lowell beat Providence, who is ranked 15th in the country. UMass Lowell had not beaten a ranked opponent at home at the Songus since 2023, or should I say March 2nd, 2023. So they had not beaten one since my 25th birthday. As Drake May rolls out to the right, looks, he's going to run, he's going to slide down. He'll bring up third down. And the Falcons, are they going to use their second timeout? They are. So that's very, very interesting. Because the Falcons, I think they want to try to get the ball back with as much time as possible. I think the Patriots were keen on just going into the half. So 106 left. Third down and 4. Falcons have one timeout left. Patriots have none. Drake back to throw. Blitz comes, picked up. Drake pass caught complete. Mac Hollins for a first down. 55 seconds left. Drake will go quick. Looks, steps up, fires over the middle. Caught. Pop Douglas just short of the line in the gain. Bring up second down and 1. Patriots again going quickly. Ball at midfield. You got to get to about the 35-yard line to get within Andy Borregales' range. And looks like the play will be under review. Fire Josh McDaniels? What do you mean fire Josh McDaniels? I thought he actually had a. He's done very well this drive. If they're going to keep stopping the clock, he's going to keep dialing it up. Oh, I thought he was short by one. They were reviewing whether he got a first down or not. So it will be a first down. 30 seconds left. See if they start the clock again. A little bit of a stoppage. Probably have a clock issue, it looks like. If you're just joining us, um, Pop Douglas, uh, Terrell Jennings, and Stephon Diggs with the touchdowns for the Patriots, and Drake London, the lone touchdown for the Falcons, is where we stand 21-7 here in the second quarter. All right, do we have this right or not? All right, 32 seconds left. First down and 10, ball at midfield. Drake, back to throw. Looks, gonna get hit, sacked, fumble, picked up by the Falcons. Going the other way with it. Are they gonna take it all the way down? No. Will Campbell with a touchdown saving drive as it was picked up by James Pierce Jr. The absolute worst case scenario for the Patriots, as applying the pressure was Jalen Walker, knocked the ball out of Drake May's hands, and it was picked up by James Pierce Jr., and Will Campbell saved a touchdown. So the Falcons now have 23 seconds and first and goal, and will get the ball to start the second half. Ball's at the 6-yard line. Penix will send a man in motion, two receivers each side. Bijan Robinson behind him in the pistol. Penix back to throw, steps up. He's going to look and he's going to run with it. He's going to dive down short of the line to gain. And the Falcons will use their final timeout. 16 seconds left. Penix, I thought, was going to try to run all the way. But was unable to do so. So ball at the 1. Ball at the 1, 16 seconds left. Actually, no, ball is at the 2 now. Penix in the shotgun. Robinson to his left. Three receivers to his right. Penix back to throw. Far side. And caught! Drake London. His second touchdown of the game. Working against Marcus Jones again. And the Falcons have clawed right back in. It is now 21-13. So Drake London working on Marcus Jones for the second time. And it looks like they're holding the extra point attempt. Nope, now they did. They probably got confirmation that was a touchdown from up in the booth. Snap, spot, extra point attempt is good. So the Falcons get a score late in the second quarter off a Drake May fumble. And now we're going to go into the half in a game with the Falcons getting the ball in the second half. So, a very, very interesting end of the half for the Patriots. Right. So that's a 24-7 to 21-14 swing in a matter of seconds. Kickoff will come all the way to the back of the end zone and be downed by Efton Chisholm. And more than likely, this will probably be a knee. Drake May. Right. The Patriots did kick off. Oh, no, you're right. Yes. You're right. Thank you for letting me know. The Patriots did kick off to start the game. So the Patriots will get the ball to start the second half. Thank you for reminding me of that. For some reason, my brain was not working like that. So at halftime, it is the Patriots 21 and the Falcons 14. As we will head for halftime here on the Game Time Voice YouTube channel. Take a look at the out of town scoreboard here on the Game Time Voice YouTube channel. On Thursday night, the Ravens dismantled the Dolphins 28-6. At halftime, the Niners up 17-7 on the Giants. Uh, with under 2 minutes left in the second quarter, Chargers and Titans tied at 17 in a shootout. With 37 seconds left in the second quarter, Vikings and Lions. Vikings up 17-14 on Detroit. Uh, just about halftime in Pittsburgh, Steelers up 14-7 on the Colts. 117 left in the second quarter. Texans up 9-7 on the Broncos. That's a oof. 131 left in the second quarter. Bengals and Bears. Bears up 17-13 on Cincinnati. At halftime in Green Bay, the Panthers up 7-6. And in the games to follow at 4:05, the Rams and the Saints in Los Angeles. Also 4:05, the Jaguars will travel to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders. At 4:25 on a prime time slot, it's the rematch everyone's been waiting for, the Bills and the Chiefs. And then on Sunday night, it's an NFC battle as the Commanders, with Jaden Daniels back, will host Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks. And then tomorrow night, it's the Cowboys hosting the Cardinals at Jerry's World. That is the NFL out of town scoreboard. Let's see if there are any NBA games on. Uh, None that have started yet. So nothing doing there. Let's see if there are any NHL scores. NHL scores. Nothing underway yet today. This is a lot closer than it should be. Um, yeah, you're right. My dad and I we visited and took a tour of Cowboy Stadium back when I was a sophomore in high school and we were looking at colleges. It is a sight to behold. It's a shame the team is crap, but um, the stadium is an absolute sight. Absolute sight to behold. Unbelievable stadium. All right. Um, Hang on just 1 second here, folks. I will be back with more halftime updates. You are watching Patriots football here on the Game Time Voice YouTube channel. Be back in a sec. All right, back live here on the channel. Just had to grab a couple things, or take care of a couple things, I should say. So, if you're just joining us, I want to welcome you guys into the Game Time Voice YouTube channel. And I want to thank all of you who have joined us on the live stream so far. We currently have 2 people watching, but we've had 48 people stop by the live stream. Actually, now it's clicked down to 49. So I think the most views we've had during a live stream was 50 during my Bruins Sabres live stream. Um, what is that in front of the Patriots helmet on the shelf? This is a wonderful Halloween card, um, done, of course, by my amazing grandmother, Cards by Kay. She sends out very, very cool, very, very interesting cards every single year. So I thought that at least for this weekend, um, give it a little bit of shine on the live stream, and we will be all set and ready to go with that. Let's see if I can Yeah. I also have this amazing card. Um, I don't know if I can get to focus. Let's see. Are you sure, Pete? I could swear Mom said the best candy came from the Schmidt house. And then it says, yep, Happy Halloween. So I think it's a play on words. That is a porta potty. And Schmidt, of course, taking off a different word in this case. But this one was sent to me by my lovely parents and my sister. I said, no, no, it's just my parents. Although my sister is lovely. I will say this. Um, and hopefully she's watching as well. So figured I'd give the cards some some love here on the live stream as it is Halloween weekend. And we'll see what comes up afterwards. But yes, those are that is what that is for. Um, so I'll have you guys here. Uh, let me take a look and see what else I got. I want to check the channel dashboard. Um, so in terms of content, November. So yes, Monday, commentary highlights for Malden Catholic versus Bavarian, which was an absolute uh, torrential downpour game. Um, that'll be out tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So make sure you set it up for that. We have a short um, that happened during the Central Catholic Haverhill High School football game that um, was a sight to behold, that for sure. And then more than likely, probably, uh, we'll say Friday morning. Yeah, we'll do Friday morning. Um, Friday morning, next Riverhawk Adventure vlog will be out. So Monday and Friday videos will be out on the channel. Wednesday there will be a short out. So make sure you are subscribed and ready to go. Speaking of which, still currently at 34 subscribers. So if you have not done so already, make sure you have subscribed to the Game Time Voice YouTube channel. And this is a very important one. If you haven't done this already, you might be missing out. Make sure once you've hit subscribe, there should be a little bell that pops up. That bell, if you click on that bell, it'll allow you to set your notifications. And what that means is that every time a video or a short, or even when I go live, so these live streams, anytime something pops up on my channel, you will get a notification on your phone and you'll know exactly when that happens. So don't not only make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, but make sure you have that notification bell set up so that once a video goes live, you can look at your phone and say, oh, look, Mike posted a new video. So make sure you have done that. So Monday commentary highlight, Wednesday short, Friday Riverhawk Adventure Vlog. Speaking of which, let me see if let's see, let's see if they announced. So they have. So I mentioned that the only reason I'm mentioning this is because of my commentary on Thursday, but they have just announced the tournament brackets for MIAA football, high school football here in Massachusetts. So MIAA.net, so you can get most of those. So we'll be interested to see what comes with that. As we are just about ready to start the second half here on the Game Time Voice YouTube channel. Perfect. All right. Back live and ready to go for the start of the third quarter. Michael Penix, 13 of 18, 108 yards, 2 touchdowns. Drake May, 11 of 15, 173 yards and 2 touchdowns. Drake May also has 14 rushing yards, but also has a fumble loss. Kick is away, and we are about ready to start the second half. And this one will be returned by Efton Chisholm. And Chisholm will try to find a lane. He'll hurdle a couple of guys and get all the way to the 31-ish yard line. So it's 6 seconds gone and a good return. Drake May will come out for his first possession of the second half. May will come out and he'll look to throw. Drake pumps, stumbles, and loses it again, but this time he's able to recover. Drake pumped, avoided a man, and then ran into his own offensive lineman. It was Jared Wilson he ran into, and it didn't hit his arm; it just hit his leg, and he kind of stumbled on himself. But now back to throw again. Looks, fires near sideline, and making a great catch is Pop Douglas. Does he have enough yardage for the first down? Be interesting to see. Nope, not enough. Third down and 1. Third down and a very short one, if that. And now we're going to get a timeout. It looks like Mike Vrabel is going to challenge the spot. Looked like he caught it like at least a yard past. I don't think the refs really gave him forward progress. So be interested to see what this comes out of. Because again, it looked like he caught it past and then came down with it past. But we will see. Shout out to my dad back in the Game Time Voice studios for the updates. St. John's Prep will begin their tournament against Framingham. Zavarian, who you will see on the Game Time Voice YouTube channel on Monday in their game against Malden Catholic, will host Brockton in their first round game. Methuen High School, the Rangers, will take on Lowell. and Malden Catholic also being featured on the Game Time Voice YouTube channel on Monday. They will be at Marshfield High School. So those are just some of the high school matchups. So it'll be very interested to see. So challenge still going on, but it looks like the call is overturned. And Mike Vrabel is ecstatic. So 14:07? 14:07 on the clock. May, gonna turn, gonna give. Travion Henderson up the right side. Blitzes out, and he gets about 6 or 7 on the play. Good gain there from Travion. I think he got maybe 5. No, we got 7. So second down and 3. Good run there. May on a pitch to Travion. He's got 2 blockers out with him. Be patient, finds a hole, and we'll have enough for a first down. Travion has gotten some good moments today and has been featured heavily in this drive already. Ball at the 44-yard line. Fake the jet sweep. May back to throw. Looks, fires. Caught. Jennings out of the backfield. Rumbles his way to the 35-yard line where it looks like a gain of 9. He'll bring up second down and 1. Terrell Jennings, who already has a rushing touchdown, and if you are just joining us, is playing today for the injured Ramondre Stevenson, as Jennings got elevated from the practice squad with Stevenson out with a toe injury. Ball at the 36. Jennings on the run. Pounds his way forward, and he'll have enough for the first down. Good running there from Jennings. We will have a fresh set of downs. Yep, reset the timeouts. Ball at the 34-yard line. May in the shotgun. Back to throw. Looks. Now going to float one near side. Travion had to come back to get in. Just got all twisted around. And I'll bring up second down and 10. Twenty-one 14 your score. Patriots over the Falcons here in the second half. May back to throw. Looks, fires over the middle. Caught Hunter Henry. He's got plenty of room and he's got a first down. He gets all the way to the 19, maybe the 18-yard line. Henry put a move on JT Bertrand at the line of scrimmage and left him behind. Ball at the 19. Henry has 3 catches for 34 yards. Drake fakes the play action, rolls out, avoids the sack, looks, gonna fire, caught complete. Mac Hollins is gonna fall forward for a gain of 4, maybe 5. They showed for last week's game, Mac came in dressed as a chess piece, and this week he came in literally dressed in full-fledged musket gear. He's quickly becoming a fan favorite. Second down and 6. May on the give. Travion Henderson bullies his way forward just shy of the, looks like the 20? No, just shy of the 10 at the 11-yard line. Now I'll bring up third down. It's the first catch of the day from Mac. 1 reception for 5 yards. I tell you, it could fit in admirably with the musket men. Third down 2. Patriots 5 for 6 today on third down. Ball at the 11. They got to get to the 9 for a first. Drake looks, pumps, avoids a sack, rolls out left, gonna tuck it, gonna get out of bounds, but has enough for the first down. Patriots should be over 100 yards rushing on the day. They have ran the ball extremely well. So first down and goal. Drake on a turn and give. Henderson avoids a man in the backfield and rumbles his way forward to the 6, maybe the 5. Bring up second down. Come up on 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. Patriots up 7 and driving. 6 running plays, 6 passing plays, 64 yards, and 6:30 taken off the clock here on this drive for the Pats. Drake, back, gonna get hit, gonna go down. Sacked back at the 10, and it was Rook or Horo, or what is it? Is it? Yeah, or Horo, who got there and finished it. Drake pumped, looked, and then got pushed down as it was Jalen Walker who kind of nudged him. Then Orhoro finished it. It's the one thing the Patriots have not done well this season is they're giving up way too many sacks. So now ball back at the 15. May with a screen to Henderson. Henderson will try to chop it upfield and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Just a cut your losses play. Nothing really much you could do because any other play where you're trying to go for the end zone on that is more than likely going to get picked off. So the Patriots will send out Andy Borregales for his first field goal attempt of the game. Snap, spot, kick is away, and it is good. So the Patriots, on their opening drive, get 3 and are now extend their lead to 10. It's now 24-14. So, a drive that took a bunch of time off the clock ends with a field goal. While I have a moment, I want to give a shout out as best I can to the Emmanuel College women's soccer team who began their GNAC playoffs with a 3-1 victory over the Norwich Cadets this past weekend. In the 8 versus 1 matchup in the GNAC quarterfinals, they will move on to face the number 5 seed Regis College on Wednesday at 7 o'clock at Roberto Clemente Field in Boston. The men's soccer team, unfortunately, season came to an end on penalties against Riviere. Uh, and the women's volleyball team, who is currently 25-1, still have 2 more games left in the regular season before they begin their playoff hopes. So the alma mater is doing good in this fall season so far. So 6:26 left in the third quarter. Patriots 14 plays, 56 yards, and took 8 minutes and 34 seconds off the clock on that drive. Kickoff is away, and this one will be returned and come all the way to about the 32-yard line. We do have a flag down. And it's going to be a hold on the Falcons on the return, so that will back them up. Could be on Josh Woods. So 6:21, as he is very much holding a Patriots player as they just showed. So ball at the 11, 1st and 10. Penix on the give to Bijan. Actually, yes, Bijan will take it all the way to about the 20-yard line for a gain of about 4 on the play. So bring up 2nd down and 6. Know that feeling all too well of also, yes, shout out to my dad back in the studio. Manual College started its first ever wrestling season um, in Williamsport. No results yet. We will check back in with that at the next break. Penix on the fake to Bijan will look to throw, roll it out to his left, and he'll just fire incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down and 6. Yep, the Lincoln College Invitational, the Emmanuel College wrestling team. So we'll see if we can find some results for that. 3rd down and 6. Falcons 0 for 4 on 3rd down today. Penix takes the snap, looks to throw, looks, going to float one right side and incomplete as Jalen Hawkins was in coverage there. And Penix narrowly avoided the sack as Harold Landry II was in the area. I should know it was Harold Landry III. So, Bradley Pinion into punt for the fourth time today. He's averaged 43.3 today on his punts. This one is away, and Marcus Jones will receive it, and he'll look to make something happen. He'll come up the Falcons sideline. He'll fall his way towards midfield. That's as far as he will go. So the Patriots, with 5:23 left in the third quarter, will take over from there. So next up for these teams, just give you a quick little look. Patriots, like I said, will be in Tampa Bay next Sunday for a 1 o'clock start against the Buccaneers. We will more than likely have that for you right here on the Game Time Voice YouTube channel. So make sure you stay tuned for that. The Falcons, after today, will be headed to Berlin to take on the Indianapolis Colts. That game is slated for 9:30 a.m. I'm always fascinated to watch whatever international games I can watch because I can genuinely see some of the faces of the international football fans. There are international American football fans. I will say that it's growing. It's slowly, slowly growing. Um, but there's still some people sometimes I will look in the stands and you will see they're like, what the heck am I watching? But it is growing. And I think there's going to be a moment. Um, we probably will have an international Super Bowl very, very soon. There's not a doubt in my mind. So, 5:23 left in the third quarter, and Drake made the offense back to work. First and 10. Ball's at the 47. May on the give. Jennings will get back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing else doing, as Brandon Dorless able to track him down. So that'll bring up second down and 10. With 450. Patriots have run 51 offensive plays. The Falcons only 28, but yet they're in a 10-point dogfight right now. May back, fires, and intercepted. Going the other way with it for the Falcons. Jesse Bates the third, the Yukon grad. And that is a bad, bad interception from Drake May. He was looking for Hunter Henry, and it was nowhere near him. Nowhere close. Henry was 3 yards left of that pass and wasn't even in the vicinity of it. Honestly, this is the first game since I won't even say the Steelers game because I don't really blame that one on him. This is the first game really since the Raiders game opening day. Drake May has looked this bad, and it's not even close. Be interested to see. Yeah, the Patriots don't. They have their bye week isn't until week 14. That's December 7th. So they are playing until first week of December. Just been just Drake has just looked off today, and it's weird. And you don't want to start having these sort of things happen at the end of the season. This is when you should be fine tuning your game. So, see what happens. 16 of 22, 215, two touchdowns, an interception, and a fumbled loss today for Drake. So Michael Penix will take over from the 49. Three receivers to his right, one to his left. And in the backfield with him is Tyler Algie, but it'll be Bijan Robinson on the screen, and he will get 1 yard if that. See Mike Vrabel talking to him. Don't know if Drake's got a sugar high from this weekend or not, but if it does, needs to come off it and come off it quick. As we have a flag, and it's going to be a false start against the Falcons. So that will back them up. So from second down and 9, it's now second down and 14. Ball at the 45. Penix back to throw, pumps, trying to escape, and he will, and he'll look to run. Penix will avoid him, and he'll slide down at the 40 and pick up a first down. Kid's got wheels. As Harold Landry III, Duron Farmer, I believe no Joshua Farmer, and Kavon Chason all had opportunities to get him. And then Robert Spillane dived and missed, and he slid down in front of Carlton Davis. Michael on the day is 109 passing yards and 19 rushing yards. Two touchdown passes. The pitch to Bijan. Robinson following his line, but will be ushered out of bounds with probably, it looks like no gain, if a yard at that. So second down and 10. Bijan has 24 rushing yards and 21 receiving yards for 45 total yards today. Ball at the 40, second down and 10. Two receivers each side. Penix Back to throw. Looks, going to get hit, but gets it away to complete to Bijan Robinson. And it'll be just shy of the 30, which is the line to gain. So it'll be third down and 2 as we're under 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Falcons are 0 for 5 on third down today. See how this one goes. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Penix, back, looks, going to fire near side, caught Robinson, and he's got enough for a first down. First third down conversion today for the Falcons. Marcus Jones kind of slipped on his cornerback blitz. If he comes in full speed, he might have gotten Penix. But the ball is at the 23-yard line for first down and 10 as we're now under a minute left here in the half, or in the third quarter, I should say. Ball to 24 to be precise. Give. And taking the carry here for the Falcons is Tyler Algier. Will be ushered out of bounds. See where forward progress has him. Gain of 4, bring up second down and 6. Atlanta's got 49 rushing yards. The Patriots have 97 today. Ball just shy of the 20. And Atlanta, did they get the playoff? No, they did not. So we will head to the fourth quarter with the score Patriots 24, Falcons 14. But the Falcons are driving. We got a heck of a fourth quarter coming up. You are watching Patriots football right here on the Game Time Voice YouTube channel. See what we can do. I'm trying to find something. No, oh, we'll see. Let me see what we got here because I want to try to find something because we have go all the way back to yep. We had a bunch of people join us for I think this might be the most watched live stream we've done on this because I think just at the tail end of the Bruins Sabres live stream, we were at 50, maybe 51 views. We are currently at 53 views, folks. So I want to thank you guys for joining us here on the Game Time Voice YouTube channel, making this such a great one. I think this has something to do with it, and so does that. So I'm going to try to keep tinkering on what it might look like in the near future for live streams, but appreciate you guys' support as always. And if you are one of those 53 people who have watched and have not subscribed, we are currently at 34, trying to get to at least 50 by the end of 2025. Back for the fourth quarter. Ball just shy of the 20. Second down and 6 for Michael Penix and the Falcons offense. Send a man in motion. And it'll be a toss to Bijan. Fumbled it for a second, but got it back. He'll try to get to the corner and be pushed out. Not sure if he got a yard. He might have gotten a yard. Meanwhile, the Carolina Panthers and Rico Dowdle with a rushing touchdown is now 13-6 with 15 seconds left in the third quarter. So third down 6 coming up. Falcons 1 for 6 on third down. They've averaged 8 yards to go. They are currently need 6. Ball at the 20. Penix sends a man in motion. Snap. Looks, fires sideline and just off the fingertips of Drake London. And that will force more than likely a field goal from the Falcons. And Parker Romo will have his first field goal of the day. From the left hash, snap, spot, kick is away, and it sneaks in the right upright. So Parker Romo will add 3 to the Falcons. And it's now 24-17 Patriots lead. This is going to be hold on to your butts time in this fourth quarter. And it shouldn't be. It really, really shouldn't be. Again, I want to welcome everybody joining us. If you are just joining us, Pop Douglas, Stephon Diggs, Terrell Jennings, and an Andy Borregales field goal have the Patriots 24 points. 2 Drake London touchdown passes caught from Michael Penix and a Parker Romo field goal is where we are at right now. 24-17 with 14 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So it's going to be a barn burner. Speaking of barn burners, if you have not done so already, uh, and you are a college hockey fan, go and check out the highlights last night for the Maine versus Boston University college hockey game. Final score, I believe, was 8-5. 8-5. It was an absolute offensive showcase. Just crazy. There were, pretty sure, a lot of upsets last night. So be interested to see what the NCAA power rankings look like this coming week. But we are back, and Drake May looking to shake off a terrible interception on his last drive, march the Patriots down the field. Kickoff will be returned, and bringing out Zefton Chisholm. Chisholm will look for a lane. He'll bring it up the middle, bounce off a tackler, and get all the way to the 35-yard line. Or at least he did. We have a flag on the play. And it's going to be a hold against the Patriots, so that'll back off the kickoff. It was on Jelani Tavai. the linebacker. And look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Carolina up 13-6 on Green Bay. Houston up 15-7 on Denver. Minnesota up 24-14 on Detroit. Pittsburgh up 24-7 as Drake May looks to throw. Fires, caught, complete. Stephon Diggs. He'll get out of bounds after a modest gain. Gain of 6 will bring up second down and 4. Ball at the 28. Pittsburgh up 24-7 on Indianapolis. Travion Henderson with the carry, runs forward, and he'll get a first down. Niners up 27-10 on the Giants. Cincy up 27-24. 27-24 on, I believe who? 20 Niners up 27-10. Now, fresh set of downs for the Patriots offense. Chargers up 27-17 on the Titans. That's the out-of-town scoreboard right now. Ball at the 35. May in the shotgun. Henderson to his left. May steps up, trying to avoid another sack, and he'll keep going forward, but now he'll just fall down. That's the 6th sack of the day for the Falcons defense. Loss of one, only a loss of one though, so we'll bring up second down and 11. May, Henderson to his left in the backfield. One receiver left, 3 right. May looks, fires, and off the hands of Hunter Henry. I'll bring up third down. Drake fired it just to the right of Henry, did not stick it right in his gut. Third down and 11. Drake on third down today is 5 for 6. Ball at the 34. May back to throw. Steps up. Looks. Gonna fire one near side. Caught. Stephon Diggs at the 45-yard line. Man, that man's worth that contract. 3 catches for 38 yards today. Ball now at the 45. Drake on a pitch to Travion Henderson, and that one got ran over. That's a huge loss on that play. Arnold Ebiketie on the tackle for the loss. Like a loss of like almost 7. No, it was 8. Second down and 18. Ball now at the 47. May rolling out. Looks. Gonna fake it, gonna tuck it. Now just wander out of bounds. They're down and maybe 14. Oh, it's going to be third down and 12. Under 10 minutes left. Drake, back, looks, going to float one near side and overshot pop. Patriots will be forced to punt. That's right, 10 plays for negative yards this game. It's not going to be able to get it done. They mentioned it online also. Dad, you mentioned it back at the studio. Will Campbell is having a rough day so far. And the man that he was facing just got in Drake's grill and forced that overthrow. Fair catch called for. 9:41 left. Michael Penix coming back out. It's been a tough, tough day. One step forward, two steps back. Just I don't get why it's been so tough. I don't think the Falcons defense is that good, or unless I could be wrong, but who knows? So 9:41 left. Said Patriots will be in Tampa Bay next Sunday. And the Falcons will be heading across the pond to Germany, take on the Colts. Michael Penix back to work. 9:41 left. Down one. Ball at the 15. Two receivers each side. Penix back to throw. Looks, fires off the hands and almost intercepted. Both Christian Gonzalez and I think Jalen Hawkins had a shot at it. No, it was Craig Woodson. Either way, it fell incomplete. Second down and 10. Penix back to throw. Looks, avoids a sack. Gonna load up deep. We got a flag. Incomplete. See what the flag is. It's gonna be a hands to the face called against Patriots. And it was Kavon Chason, literally with his left hand around the throat of Jake Matthews. So fresh set of downs for the Falcons offense. Penix, pistol, and did he get a timeout before the flag? He did. So Falcons now down to 2 timeouts. It's going to be an interesting finish. First and 10 from the 20. Penix in the pistol. Turns, gives. Bijan Robinson finds a lane. He'll rumble his way forward for about 2, maybe 3 yards on the play. Bring up second down and 7. Atlanta's only rushed for 49 yards today. The Patriots have rushed for over 100. Ball at the 23-yard line. Penix back to throw. Looks, and what a catch by Bijan Robinson. Are you kidding me? Just went up and snagged it on Marcus Jones. Unbelievable catch. Ball now at the 34. Penix fakes, looks to throw again, looks, gonna load up deep left side, and somehow Drake London caught it. Christian Gonzalez is down. We got a flag. Might have been on Christian. Christian's down. He's able to, now he's up. He's walking off. I don't know if he landed on his side or his head. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, London came down right on Christian's helmet. So back to work are the Falcons. Ball at the 26. Bijan Robinson with the give. He'll get 2, maybe 3 yards. Bring up second down. Penix in the shotgun. Fake it, and he's going to roll. Now he's going to fire, and Bijan another one-handed catch. Can this guy just cut it out? Good God, man. Gain of 3 will bring up, actually, no. Yeah, gain of 3 will bring up third down and 4. Ball just shy of the 20. 2 receivers each side. Actually, no. 2 receivers right, 1 left, and a tight end left. Penix, back to throw, looks, trying to escape, looks. He's going to fire over the middle and broken up. Great play there for the Patriots defense. Jack Gibbons breaking up a pass intended for Kyle Pitts. I think the Falcons are going to go for it. Falcons are 0 for 1 on fourth down today. Ball at the 20. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Pitts in motion. Penix fires over the middle and caught right at the 10-yard line is Drake London. This will be first down and goal for the Falcons. Working on Carlton Davis, the third, the undrafted rookie out of Detroit. First and goal, ball at the 10. 2 receivers left, 1 right, along with Pitts, the tight end. Now another receiver will come in right. Darnell Mooney, give, Bijan. He'll rumble his way forward for a gain of 4. Just shy of the 5. Will bring up second down and goal. Ball at the 8. Gain of 2. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Penix looks, pumps, fires, and almost intercepted. Jalen Hawkins took it away from Carlton Davis. Now we got a flag. I think they pointed to Atlanta. Whatever it was declined. It was an ineligible man downfield. So it'll be third down and goal. 4:48 left. Three receivers to the right. Ball at the 8. 1 receiver left. Penix has Robinson next to him in the backfield. Now a man will come in motion. Penix back, fires, right side, incomplete, intended for Kyle Pitts. In coverage there was number 24, Del Pettis. Now bring up fourth down and goal. Falcons 1 for 2 on fourth down. Going for it again here. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Penix back, fires right side, and are you kidding me? Drake London with the 4th one-handed catch of the drive. Let's see, when does he actually have possession? There he does. I don't know. Yeah, that's not getting taken back. Parker Romo in to attempt the extra point, and did he shake it? He did. Parker Romo shakes the extra point. Just missed it right. And the Patriots get a break. Holy smokes. Well, if you haven't subscribed yet, I don't know what you're doing. This is an exciting game. So, 4:40 to go. Falcons have 2 timeouts. A Patriots drive. 6-point touchdown puts you up 7. Then an extra point puts you up 8. Falcons got 2 timeouts. You've been running the ball not bad all day, but I think you got to lean on Drake. .344 in the afternoon here in Massachusetts on Halloween weekend. And there have been plenty of tricks so far, but the Patriots are still waiting for a treat. So let's see what happens. Kickoff. Efton Chisholm's going to receive it at the 10-yard line. And they'll look to try to make something happen, and he'll get shoved back. So 4:34. Just past the right upright. So, first drive, Travion Henderson rumbles his way forward, gain of about 4. Bring up second down. Yep, second down 6. Two receivers left, one right. Henderson next to May in the backfield. May fires and misses his intended receiver. Looking on the far side, he was looking for Kyle Williams. Here we go. Third down and 6. Patriots 7 for 10 today. Third down. 7.5 yards averaged. You're going to need 6 here. May sends it over, and that one got batted in the air. It's getting a hand on it was Jalen Walker. Now I'll bring up fourth down. So the Patriots on the drive, they needed something. Go 3 and out. Bryce Behringer in to punt it away. It's a booming punt. They'll back up somebody all the way to the 5 and making his way to about the 19-yard line. As that was Jamal Agnew on the punt return. Made it all the way to the 19. So can the Patriots defense come up big here? 3:30 left. Falcons have 2 timeouts. Ball to 19. Penix on a give. Bijan escapes the tackle and will get all the way to about the 28. Second down and 2. 3 gone. Bijan on another carry. And he'll get a first down as he gets to about the 32. Patriots still have all 3 timeouts. They might start using them to keep as much time on the clock as possible. Penix in the pistol. 2 receivers left and a tight end left. 1 receiver right. And that is going to be a penalty and more than likely a false start against the Falcons. And it's on Jake Matthews. 2:22 left. It'll be first down and 15. 4 penalties for the Falcons today for 30 yards. Patriots with only 2 penalties all day. For them, that is low. Penix in the shotgun. Looks to throw. Looks all day. Now going to roll out. Now going to fire near sideline and making a sliding catch is Drake London, who is wide open. And I mean, there's like nobody near him. Drake London today, 9 catches, 119 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Penix with the fake, and now just going to dump it near side. A broken play. Bring up 2nd down and 10. It's been a absolute just I don't know how to describe this game. I really don't. 2nd down and 10. Penix. And he'll just dump it, and I don't think there was anybody anywhere near that, and they will throw a flag. It's intentional grounding on the Falcons. It's the second straight week. There's an intentional grounding called. So it'll be 3rd down and 20 with 2:07 left. Line to gain is the 38. Field goal in range is the 37. Penix back, looks, fires over the middle, incomplete. As Marcus Jones, there was no Falcon near him. Again, no Falcon near him, but it was just out of his reach. And the Falcons are going to punt it away on 4th and 20. Banyan puts his right leg through it. Marcus Jones receives it, trying to find an alley, and there's just nothing there. .153 left. 2-minute warning. 2 timeouts for the Falcons. As we come up on 57 views, appreciate you guys for all your support today on this live stream. It's just been an absolute back and forth slugfest. As we are coming up on 3 hours on this stream. And it has not been for the faint of heart. So again, Patriots with the ball. Falcons have 2 timeouts. So 1 first down effectively ends this game. Patriots looking to improve to 7-2. Falcons trying to avoid dropping to 3-5. And it's been an absolute nail biter. So here we go. First down and 10 for the Patriots. Ball at the 18. Give Jennings up the middle, will plow his way forward for about 3. Bring up second down and 7. Clock will stop at 1:48 as the Falcons use their second timeout. They have 1 remaining. Ball at the 21. Give Jennings again hits the hole, tries to keep his legs moving, but he got 1.5, maybe 2. The Falcons will use their last timeout. So third down 5. Do you throw it here? Or do you let this clock get down? I think they're going to put it in Drake's hands. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Jennings next to him in the backfield. Drake floats one near side, caught. Hunter Henry going up the sideline, goes down. And that could be the ball game. Hunter Henry snuck out in the flat. And you know what? Shout out to a kid who had a really tough game all day, but threw a key block on that play. Will Campbell gave Drake enough time and allowed his quarterback to make that throw. So the Patriots, one more knee, and the teams will meet out in midfield. So That's going to do it, folks. As the clock winds down, the Patriots are now 7-2 on the season and will take it down south to Tampa Bay for a huge showdown with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going to sign off for now. Again, your final score from Foxborough: Patriots 24, Falcons 23. You have been watching Patriots football here on the GametimeVoice YouTube channel. For myself, Mike Walsh, I thank you for your viewing, and I will see you guys later up. Again, make sure you are subscribed and have those notification bells set so you don't miss out on new videos. This has been the GametimeVoice YouTube channel. As always,